glutes, like, and work with all those movements that people try to do like this, you know, and hold.
Yeah.
It makes it easy. And that's only a little.
Yeah, but I think you showed me enough, man.
But that's what I mean. And how fast, how quick did I change everything? Like.
Right. What you just showed me would be like 2 classes.
Yeah.
Right?
And then
or more, or then some.
Then you start playing with programming, right? So like, not only did I just show you a bunch of different exercises, which was just the tip of the iceberg, so to say, and then you start playing with. You can program it toward, like, say, drop sets, right? Like, we'll go up top for low rows, and I can make it more kind of gym traditional programming, like you would think. Like, start up top, and this is me, say, maybe at 20 pounds, and maybe I get 20 low rows, right? Shoulder set back. Then I take a step, and now I instantly added another 20.
Yeah.
And now maybe I do 15. And then I take another step. Now I'm at, like, you know, probably about 50 pounds.
Right.
Right? And then now I'm at almost full capacity.
Yeah.
For me, it's about 160 pounds. So I could do maybe 20, 15, 10, 10, 15, 20. And then that's bicep secondary mover, lats, shoulders, back, I mean a whole posterior chain. But just holding this straight midline of my body without doing this or this, right, is all core all the time. Always, always here, right? I do a lot of shoulder protection stuff as well, where we'll actually tennis, surfing, let the shoulder unset, right? And that's a lot of body control, and then set and row. Still keeping that plank position, midline, you know, stomach tight, head to heel, midline. You go even less stable with, like, here. I can even do, I use these for skiing a lot, obviously not down here, but these bridge rows.
Bridge row.
Yeah, it's
you're in
full,
kind of in a
full
bridge.
posterior chain from the heels all the way up, right? When you're kind of in this position, right? You need all that strength here, and the low back, and the upper back. I mean, there's...
You can just come up with infinite amount of stuff for any application.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That you're talking about.
And then even you know, coordination style stuff.
Like all the millions of dollars of gym equipment can be replaced with a few straps.
Yeah, pretty much. And a lot of gyms are heading that way.
And the floor.
A lot of big box gyms in the States are catching on to that, and they're selling off. You know, you have like retro fitness per se, like. It's a huge, huge space, right? Big piece of property with all the machines, and a lot of them are getting rid of those. They're selling off all that machine equipment. You know, where you sit and do a bicep curl, and then move down the line and sit and do a tricep press, and they're putting in an I-beam with all these different hooks and you know, ropes coming off of it and stuff.
And a yoga room.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. But now I start to do also. I was working with a couple of brain injury patients, right? Where they were okay to see me after, you know, visits with the doctor. We'd start going into like simple stuff that you take for granted, coordination stuff, multitasking stuff. So you combine both the push-up and the fly into one, right? So I'll make left side, and you'll make them say it like left hand push, right hand fly.
Right.
And now all of a sudden I have that right and left cross-body stuff going on.
Yeah.
And make them say it and count it out, and now you have all this multitasking stuff going on. It's very simple to us, but very, very hard for someone that's had a vestibular system problem or, you know, a serious brain injury somewhere along the lines.
Yeah, I watch people. I go left side, right side in my wall class, my yoga wall class, and I watch people's brains go.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to do. The bounce stuff too, right? But it's really, really cool to be able to split.
Yeah, that reminds me of some of the things that Jenny has us do in Pilates.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of body control. You wouldn't believe how hard it is just to get, like working with Alex Spears fund the kids, competitive surfing, juniors, because they're really all great surfers, and he's coaching them even more into that. But a lot of them are young where they don't have that body control aspect. And as soon as you start teaching them even the simple stuff like hold a squat from here, hips back first, absorb the weight into the hips and the glutes instead of bending your knees first, just that simple cue changes a lot, right? So hips back first, stomach pulled in tight, slowly pulling the tailbone down, holding right about here, and then adjusting that posture, pulling the stomach in again, scrunching that ground together and keeping all that. And then from here, learning how to absorb all that back, you know. You get kids that can blast these huge airs, but they're landing into the knees instead of landing here, right? Instead of that hip hinge, that posterior chain stuff where it's supposed to be, right? Even posture-wise, just walking, you know, start to work with that
riding a motorcycle
instead of like this. It's pretty wild. Boxless box jumps. You know, CrossFit loves those box jumps.
I don't know.
Like, they're really good for leg power, explosive power, but you need a box, and a lot of times it gets a little dangerous.
Okay, I've seen that.
You know, you can even, there's a way to get that done here with the proper form. You start here, and you go 1, 2, and right from this 90-degree knee position, I burst and land as light as I can with that solid pause on the negative. 1, 2. And that's your box jump without a box.
Yeah.